Okay, well, this engine is a little bit of an enigma. As far as I can tell, this is a Weeden 648, and these were made between 1927 and 1940. But the weird thing about this is, I don't think this has ever been run. It certainly doesn't look like it's ever been run. And these were electrically heated, but there's no sign of any element ever have been fitted to this. There is literally, the element is under here, would normally be under here and up against the boiler, but there's nothing there at all. It's completely empty. And considering its age, it's in amazingly good condition. So I really don't think this has actually been run. There are a few problems with it when I got it. The sight glass was missing, but I happened to have a spare Weeden sight glass, so that was easily fixed. The nuts were in place and everything, so that wasn't a problem. What else? Oh yeah, the safety valve is missing, and it's not surprising because the thread is stripped in here. So I'm going to have to make a small bush up to rethread that. The rubber wheel is missing off of the regulator, but then again they just disintegrate over time. But the rest of it is, yeah, it's just weird. It's a weird engine. It really is. And it's in lovely condition, as you can see, which is another reason why I'm not sure whether it's ever actually been used. Anyway, we need to do a little bit of work, make that bush up, get a safety valve for it. I've got one of those on order from Mr. Campbell at Weeden Steam, and hopefully sort out something, put in some form of element so we can actually get the thing steamed. Right, well, several weeks later, here we are back with the Weeden 648. I have fitted a new bush to the boiler, and this is a brand new Weeden safety valve, courtesy of Mr. Frank Campbell at Weeden Steam. Excellent chap, and a superb service offered by him for Weeden spares. I'll put a link in the description below to his website. I decided in the end that the best option, you can't really get Weeden heaters anymore. You might get the odd second-hand one, but you can't get any new ones. So I measured the boiler diameter and decided that we could probably make do with a Jensen one. So this arrived today, and this is a brand new Jensen heater. Interestingly enough, if you live in the UK, they do make these in a 240 volt version. I've actually gone for the 110 volt version because I have quite a few step down transformers, so I don't need the 240 volt. So yeah, it's not quite the right. Oops, it's not quite the same diameter as the boiler. It's the Jensen boilers are slightly larger diameter, but it's close enough. So what I've got to do now is figure out a way of mounting this underneath the boiler, and we should be good to go. Well, we've got the Jensen heating element fitted. I had to file out a couple of little slots either side of the boiler, but it's fitted and it's in there, and it's been on for about 4 or 5 minutes, so sounds like we might have some pressure. That looked good, didn't it? Yes, look at that, there we go. I still need to get the dummy governor for it, but yes, there we have a Weeden 648 steam engine with a Jensen heater, which seems to work quite well. I still don't know what to think of this engine. As I said, it didn't look like it had ever had a heating element fitted in it. And most strange. But it runs through as sweet as a nut. Certainly looks like the Jensen element is okay. I mean, unfortunately, I wasn't actually able to fit it flush up against the base of the boiler, so there is an air gap, but obviously it's generating enough heat. Running fine. Let's see how well controllable it is. Excellent. Superb. If you can get around that slow, that's brilliant. I do like it when you can get these to run slowly. Now, they don't come more controllable than that. That is just superb. Maybe not enough pressure for the whistle though. The important thing is it runs. I'm very pleased with that. So there you go. Weeden 648 under steam for the first time since I received it, and all I did to it was replace the sight glass, fitted a new bush because the safety valve bush was stripped, new safety valve from Frank Campbell's Weeden Steam, and a new heater element from Jensen. No, I'm well pleased with that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this little video on the Weeden 648. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.